Yes, Vic Jagger in the morning with Huggy Lowdown. Here with the incomparable Ne-Yo.
Yes, indeed. Oh.
Mary J. Blige's
Yeah.
For My Fans tour, Ne-Yo, Mario tonight, Capital One Arena. Oh, man, I was so excited to hear that you were stopping by because, you know, I interviewed you a while ago, like a couple years ago, and I feel like so much has happened just with you as an artist and growing, you as a man, growing in your personal life as well.
Definitely.
I'm not going to get into that right now, but so what is your secret to really staying relevant and I guess enduring the growing pains of a career? Because, you know, the career goes up and down, personal life goes up and down. And so what is that secret to keeping the fans excited after all of these years?
You know what? I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I lead with love. Everything that I do because I do from a place of love. You know what I mean? I never got in the music business for money or fame or anything like that. I got into music because somebody told me I could do what I was going to do anyway and be able to support myself doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was always, if I wasn't being paid to do music, I would have a regular job and still be doing music. Like,
I was about to say,
it would always be.
Still doing music.
And I don't really focus on trends and fads and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it in the realm of things that don't go out of style. You know, love might not be the most poignant topic, you know, currently, but it ain't gonna ever go out of style. It's an energy that we need. It's an energy that we can't live without. And that's the reason that I write love songs, because I feel like, you know, at any given point, anybody and everybody has dealt with the black, white, and gray of love in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, so.
Well, where does the creativity come in? Because as a creative, you know, my mind is always going. And, you know, sometimes you want to try something different, may not be in your, you know, your comfort zone. And you're like, okay, can I step out and do this? Are you willing to do that? Or do you feel like you should just stay the course?
No. If you have an artistic spirit, if you have a creative soul, then you're supposed to step out of your comfort zone.
Was there a moment that you were like, oh, hell no, this not going to work? Why?
I mean, you try things and
Bluegrass.
You realize that things work and some things don't. And the things that don't, you don't talk about them no more. It's like, listen, we tried it. It didn't work.
You got to shoot your shot.
On to the next thing. It's all right.
So if the 2006 Ne-Yo had a conversation with the 2025 Ne-Yo, what's one thing that they'd agree on and one thing that they would disagree on?
They would agree that music is oxygen. They would definitely agree. That's always been the truth. They would disagree on just what the music industry is. I can honestly say, coming into the industry, I was under the impression that it was something completely other than what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the dude with the best song got the accolade. You know, I thought that you know, that was what made that was where you got the magazine covers and the awards and all of that. The cat with the best song, the cat with the work ethic was the cat that got it. And I had to realize that ain't always the case. You know, in some cases, in some areas of the music business, it's very much a business. You know, some things are better for business than others, and in some cases, the cat with the most talent ain't always the cat that's the best for business. Yeah. And you know, you might get shorted sometimes. You know, not because you're not talented, just because
you don't have the knowledge and you don't.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I realize that now. And at one point in time, it used to bother me, but now I understand that it's a business, you know, It's a business. And in order to be successful in business, you got to do what the consumer wants sometime. And that's just what that is. Now, mind you, I'm in a place now. I'm an independent artist now, by the grace of God, and I'm so happy.
Yes, congratulations.
Thanks. I appreciate it,
putting that on.
I appreciate that.
And you a real one. You black, because we definitely say mind you. But go ahead.
It's all good.
You know, he comfortable. He mind you.
I'm an independent artist now, and I don't so much have to worry about the machine no more. At least I don't really concern myself with the machine no more. Now we're doing what we want to do because we want to do it. We're doing what we love, and we are rocking with the like-minded people. And the folks that ain't like-minded, well, y'all got options. You know, some stuff y'all can listen to.
Was it hard for you to take that leap? Because we all know the machine is what's going to push it. The machine is what's going to push records. We see lawsuits right now because an artist felt like the machine was pushing another artist more than the other. So was that a risk that you felt like, okay, this is my time in my career where I'm willing to jump? Or did something happen and you was like, you know what, I'm Ne-Yo, I can go independent?
To be honest, it was kind of more that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, so mind you, I can't talk real bad about the machine because the machine was very, very good to me for the years that I was in the machine. But at the same time, as the kind of artist that I am, you know, being a signed artist, you sometimes have to pay attention to opinions that you don't so much respect. You know, so and it's a cat behind the desk telling me what my music's supposed to sound like, and it's like, bro, you don't even know listen to my music.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So as an independent artist, I do what feels good to me. There's a select group of opinions that I respect, and those are the only people that I got to run anything by.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I was not totally prepped for as an independent artist is how much everything costs.
Yeah.
Studio time.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, down
it's
to
different.
having food, you know, for your team.
That costs something. That cost is coming out of my pocket now, and Ne-Yo
is like,
it is
where
a transition.
are the flaming hot Cheetos?
It is
for
a
these?
transition. Yes.
$500.
That little cushion that the label used to do. That was real comfortable.
Yeah, man.
It ain't there no more.
But you know what? Good. The checks are gonna keep coming for you because number one, your pen game is unmatched.
Well, thank you.
And I think that is one of the things that artists don't really get pushed into doing is like writing and owning, you know, things.
Definitely.
And so when you're writing music, do you know right away if the song is for you or if you can hear another artist on that song?
No.
Even if it's something that okay.
No. It's very much
How
very
does
much
that
a process
process
that
go?
goes into that. So if I'm in the studio just doing what I'm doing because I'm there, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, that's me. Again, I go to the studio just because it don't have to be for anything specific. I go in my free time. If I go and I produce something that is amazing and I feel like it's amazing, of course I'm gonna give myself first right of refusal. Meaning if I love it, I'm gonna keep it. If not, then all right, we figure out something else. But normally what happens is an artist or somebody repping that artist will come to me and say, hey man, XYZ is putting together a project, they love for you to help out. All right, sure. So then they purchase studio time. And within that studio time, whatever's produced within that time automatically goes to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, even if it's something, oh man, this is the dopest song I ever wrote, but I wrote it within the time that they paid for.
Yeah.
I gotta give it up. That's
gotta let
theirs.
it go.
Now mind you, if they don't see the vision, all right, well, it's cool. I'm gonna hold on to it then. That's mine.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, y'all
and
like
then
it?
it would blow up.
Woo, cool.
What moment? Where was there a moment where that happened, where an artist refused a song that you did, and maybe you put it out, and we don't know about it, that you had offered it to someone else, and then it blew up, and they might have been like, "Dang, I should have took." You know.
For the most part, one thing that I learned very, very early on.
You don't have to tell us the artist.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. No, one thing I learned very early on is that in that I am a artist and a writer, I have to maintain my sauce. Meaning, I can't write a song the way I would write it for myself for somebody else, because then once I put out my thing, it's like, oh, well, he sound like such and such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's never happened with me. However, there are songs that I've written for other artists, and that artist didn't get it, but another artist did.
Okay.
That's definitely happened before. Yeah, one very popular song happened exactly that way. Beyonce's Irreplaceable was not Beyonce's first.
Ooh.
It was not. We definitely shopped it to some other female artists. Names you would know. Names I'm not gonna say right now.
No,
but names you would know.
Say that, man.
We definitely shopped it to some other people first.
No, bro.
They didn't understand it.
What was that?
They passed on it, and then
the
Beyonce
vision,
did
man.
what she did.
Did they reach out and say, man, like
after the fact?
Yeah, did they regret it, or did you hear?
No,
okay.
no. You know, they somewhere kicking themselves now, but they didn't reach back.
Wishing they had a time machine.
Indeed.
Okay, so coming up, we're going to talk about your new music.
Indeed.
We're going to talk about new projects that you have coming up.
Yeah.
And some things that you have going on behind the scenes.
And some
as
things
well.
that people in the barbershops weren't talking about.
Yes.
Let's do it.
They've been asking me, Ne-Yo.
With Ne-Yo right here in Majic 102.3 and 92.7.
Yeah.